For the first time in a long time, elections were free, fair, no ballot box snatching, no gunshot. People could move around freely. There was no malpractice, basically, no intimidation whatsoever. That aside, you also justified that the state of emergency was within the purview of Mr. President. Just quickly, Wisdom, what's your take on what the minister has asserted?
It's with the minister at 100%. It seems like some people's mind is just fixed on the narrative of the election being illegal, which is not true. No court has said so, and no part of the law has been infringed, in trying to put the election together. Therefore, some of us that were on ground in our local government during this election, we could see clearly from the coordination of distribution of electoral materials, to going to the different police stations, and the people coming out in their numbers to pass their vote, and also the results declarations. All of those processes were smooth and free and fair. Nobody snatched ballots. What the minister has said is indeed very true, and we are not trying to look at this. Instead, some people's mind are so focused on claiming that the election is illegal. But you see, a lot of the times, what you see online and what you see on ground, there's always a disconnect from it. And that's why some of us, when we speak on TV, we should take time to go to our communities, our local governments, to see what is indeed happening there. I will tell you for free, Rivers State is moving on. The elections have happened, which in the state and the crisis, some months back. And with the election happening now, and then the chairmen have been sworn in and they are moving on in their local government, we see that things will now move more swiftly. So some of these things, we need to look at them in the perspective that they are than trying to want to make a case of it being illegal. Let me tell you, I'll repeat again, I always say this. If we didn't have this election, by the 18th or 19th of September, when the governor comes back, he will need another 360 days, or maybe at minimum 90 days, notice to be able to even conduct election. And the big question that we're asking here now is, during this period, what happens to the people at the grassroots? What happens to the local government? Right. Number one, you can't create caretaker committees. Number two, you can't receive funding at the local government or be able to operate as a local government without elected chairmen.